You're watching It's MORAA, the one and only truth teller.
Guys, now there's paparazzi going around. Things have changed, in 𝐵𝐵𝐄 village. Now they are not just recording your phone calls. They are filming you secretly and they are bringing out the footage to the streets. Guys, I have seen a video by Gintu where he is playing this little clip of Davy Jnr and a white girl. They are saying that this white girl is Alexis Christine. Guys, I did a video a couple of days ago when Black Demon came out here to talk about, Alexis' ex-boyfriend, Teddy. And I said that now this girl has found her way to thumbnails of the Lazy Gang. And see what is happening, guys. Now they are talking about her left, right, and center. And guys, we all know they will not talk about her in a good way. And the reason being, she is associated with, my Yugno, who is associated with MORAA. That is what it is, guys. I don't care what anybody says, How come everybody who is connected to MORAA, my Yugno, and everybody else who is around MORAA, how come these people are, bad? These people just have to have this sort of bad behavior. They must be some sort of funny people. You all know what they say about Jamaican, uncle. Let's not even talk about Jamaican grandpa. What do they say about Jamaican uncle? They call him the Didi uncle. And we all know what they mean when they invoke Didi's name alongside his, We all know what P. Diddy is known for in the world right now.
Imagine a Mzungu is being lumbered.
And so, guys, to me, first of all, I don't think that this girl is Alexis. Guys, I have taken screenshots. I have zoomed in, zoomed out, looked at different angles. This girl is not Alexis. Guys, people should realize that Davy Jnr has been in and out of the village lately. Remember, he had come to Nairobi to see, Matiko, where he was barred from seeing him. Remember, he was also in Nairobi to pick DeeMwango. So, Davy Jnr has been around. There are many Wazungu girls. Alexis Christine is not the only one. This club could be anywhere. That's just according to me, guys. And I'm not saying this because I want to defend Davy Jnr or Alexis. But guys, you all look at that girl very closely. Look at her hair. Look at, her posture and everything. Alexis is much smaller. I don't know, guys, but to me, this girl is not Alexis. This could be any other Mzungu. And now, Gintu brought out this particular clip so that he can show the world that Davy Jnr is a hypocrite, so that he can show the world that Davy Jnr is a player, so that he can show the world that Davy Jnr does not practice what he preaches. Guys, Davy Jnr did a video 12 days ago clarifying his status. I don't know why these guys are bringing this kind of thing out, because guys, Davy Jnr already clarified everything. Gintu is trying to say that, Davy Jnr is with baby police. And how come he is doing this, cuddling with a Mzungu girl in a club, and yet he has got a woman. That is what I'm seeing people say in Gintu's comment section. People are coming out to say that Davy Jnr is actually drunk. He is drinking alcohol. And he has said many a times that he does not drink. So they are saying that this young man is such a hypocrite. They are saying that Davy Jr. said he doesn't go to clubs. What is he doing in a club, with a girl? I mean, guys, I'm just listening to all these people, looking at all these comments in the comments section, and I'm thinking, what the heck? Davy Jr. came out to clarify his status very well. I repeat, this is the third time I'm saying this. I know. And anyway, let's play the clip of Davy Jr. first of all. Because one thing I realize is that these people just come out here to yap, and yet they really do not watch Davy Jr. They talk about many other content creators, MORAA, DeeMwango, and yet it's like they don't watch them. Because many of these things that they come out here to allege are things that these people have already clarified in their videos. So let us listen to Davy Jr. and then we come back and talk about this shenanigans. OMG.
All right, someone says, so you forget about baby P this Valentine's Day. You only see your mama. Hope you're not joking with that lady, okay? Some comments, they are full of negativity, guys. You just heard on this video, we spoke with baby P, and one of the things that I have to insist, baby P, she's not my girlfriend. That's a fact, and I've always said that once and for all. But as someone is really trying to force me to be in such a relationship with her, for me, I'm flowing with the vibe. I don't want to follow the wave on social media, But all in all, I say thank you everybody for understanding me, for always sending me love. Imagine someone is forcing me to be in a relationship whereas I'm not ready. I'm not ready to commit, You're flowing with the vibe, guys. Imagine. So you forgot about baby P. My mama, she's always my first priority. And the same, and as I always say, guys, for me, I'm just trying to focus on myself, build myself. After that, family will follow. Why should I maybe get married right now whereas even I don't have food, honestly, Or guys, I stand to be corrected, honestly. Why should someone give me pressure like you forgot about baby P? And one of the things, guys, that I'm always sure of, one of the things that I'm always sure of, and I'm just keeping it real, it's because I go hard on my dreams. That's why I attract beautiful people around my life, and that's a hard fact, hard truth. Yeah, so when I see someone just trying to force me in something that maybe if I'm not ready, honestly, I just say no. I don't want to be in a situation whereby every single day I'm just regretting, quarreling here and there, and I'm so young, so for me I have no pressure. Even I haven't traveled the world, I haven't seen many people, I haven't experienced life yet, guys. Even dreams, big dreams, honestly. I'm so ambitious in a way that I feel right now, let me just focus on my self-growth, wealth creation, making my parents proud, making you guys who are watching me proud, inspiring many people around the world, and that's what I'm doing. So for me, about girls or something, guys, when the time will come, everything wanna be unfolding, smoothly, no forcing issues at all, Yeah, maybe someone out there, maybe for him, he feels like getting a girl is a big thing. Honestly, for me, I just take it easy. I'm not that excited with girls, honestly, guys. I'm just focusing as a man, building myself, so that when that wife will come, she'll get just to enjoy, have a good time, relax, and just appreciate what life is.
So guys, like I said, that was 12 days ago. And of course, this clip that they are playing around, this clip, seems to be new, probably a day's clip, a day or two. Davy Jr. is clearly telling us that he is not in any kind of relationship with anybody. He is saying that Baby Police is his friend. He is saying that he is not ready to commit. He is saying that he has to do a lot of things first. He's got plans, marriage, relationships. That's, like, in the back burner. He has other things that he has prioritized. He wants to travel the world. He wants to make money. He wants to build himself. He wants to do many other things. And so having said that, it is clear that Davy Jr. is a free man. He is a free young man. He is single, and so he can mingle. What is wrong with that, guys? What is wrong with Davy Jr. talking to a couple of girls? Guys, you all watching me right now, you men, the first girl you met, is she the first girl you married? You probably talked to a couple of girls, got into, numerous relationships before you picked, that one woman that you call wife. You women listening to me, watching me, how many frogs did you kiss before you found your Mr. Right, before you found your prince? So what is this about Davy Jr., They want to pin Davy Jr. down? And he is a free young man? What is wrong with these people? Do they really watch Davy Jr.? Did they hear him when he said this? Let them leave Davy Jr. alone. Let the boy mingle. As long as he's taking care of himself, as long as he's not running wild, with every other girl in the streets, as long as he is, doing his peak very well, until he finds his, that woman, let the boy be. Let the young man be. And guys, reading Gintu's comment section, I saw some people saying that this girl is being passed around like a joint. My goodness. Of course, they're referring to, Alexis. This guy should honestly give this girl a break. This girl is going through a lot. She just broke up with her ex, boyfriend. And, she even did a live stream, the other day, talking about, how she is trying to cope with situations right now. These people should not let this girl break down. Like, seriously. Let them just let her be. If they're not sure about something, let them not come out here to run with it like this. Now she has become a joint. That she gosh. OMG. And so now let us go to JT Podcast. I have watched a live stream that JT Podcast did. And I'm very surprised, guys, because this tells me the kind of person this JT is. First of all, he comes out to talk about the Empress. Guys, we all know that the Empress is in Kenya right now. And by the way, she has already landed in Nyabohanse as we speak, But going back to what JT Podcast was saying, he was saying that DeeMwango and Davy Jr., spent the night in one room, in one bedroom, some sort of nonsense like that. And I was like, what? Like, okay, so what? Guys, assuming that, you and your brother, okay, let me use myself as an example. Assuming me and my brother are traveling and then we get to somewhere and we need to like book sort of a hotel to sleep or something. And maybe we only have this place available that is only one room, And does that mean my brother will stay outside, the whole night, that he is not going to sleep in the same room with me? And especially if, say, for instance, the room has, say, 2 beds. Even if he doesn't have 2 beds, he will put beddings on the floor and sleep, and I sleep on the bed. Guys, are you telling me you cannot sleep with your brother in the same room unless you are such a pervert? Unless you are such an animal? Oh my God. My brother knows that this is my sister, and I know that this is my brother. What could possibly happen? What kind of nonsense is that? We are grown up, guys. Are we animals? Don't we have self-control? Doesn't I mean, don't we even know who is your sister, who is your brother? This tells me something about JT. It tells me that JT, being in the same room with his sister, his sister is in danger. Oh, yes. He is not going to let his sister go free. He will not. Because for him, any woman beat you. Oh, my God. I'm even scared for his. Does he have sisters, this guy? Guys, are you for real? And the funny thing is this. He asked his audience, that house that, was it Airbnb, that DeeMwango and Davy Jnr were in, did it have one bedroom or two? Because I think that Davy Jnr and D slept in one bedroom. And guys, I saw people actually tell him that no, it had two bedrooms. Trying to tell him that indeed they slept in different, in separate rooms. But even after that, he still, towards the end of the video, still tried to bring up that nonsense of they slept in the same room. What a shame, what a pervert, what a dirty and uncouth animal. Oh my God. And then again, what really amused me is, how he was trying to talk about D and Davy Jnr. Of course, trying to imply that Davy Jnr is gay. And he was out there saying that, these are two sisters. They slept in the same room, but then again, nothing really happened because, they are two girls, two sisters, that slept in the same room, trying to refer to Davy Jnr and D. And this is so funny. I found this to be a case of the pot calling the kettle black. Because guys, out here on the streets, out here, in the grapevine, it is said that this particular person, JT, belongs to the alphabet community. And now he is trying to call Davy Jnr the same thing that he is. How ironical, guys. Is he trying to pretend that he does not know? That people also know that he is from the alphabet community? Which, guys, there's nothing wrong with that. However, why is he trying to use it as an insult to Davy Jnr? And yet he is in the same category. Tell me, guys, how stupid and dumb, that is. Everybody knows, Mr. JT, that you belong to the alphabet community. So that makes you three girls. You actually should have visited, because you're in Nairobi, you should have visited Davy Jnr and DeeMwango so that you can be three girls in the same room, so that you can paint all your nails together. In fact, guys, in the grapevine also, it is said that Mick, wanted to date this guy, but she took off to her heels when she found out that, they are two sisters together. She wanted a man, a real man. But, this guy could not hack it. So at the end of the day, she had to run for her life because to her, that does not work for her. So this guy coming out here to talk about Davy Jnr, like this, I was so surprised, guys. I was like, is this guy serious? Why is he pretending? What is he trying to show us? What is he telling us? Oh, please, let other people talk, JT. That one, put it aside. We already know. And it is no problem. So I don't know why you're trying to hide by insulting Davy Jnr. It doesn't work. It is not working. And it will not work. Guys, what do you think about this? Why would somebody come out here? They are in the same community. They are in the same category. If at all Davy Jnr belongs there. Because for me, Davy Jnr has never given me any impression that he belongs to that community. But for this guy, I've had it out here on the grapevine. And I also understand that Mick, whispered to somebody somewhere. So at the end of the day, before somebody comes out here to talk and yap, they should first realize, that people already know one or two things about them. Yes, because it is very embarrassing. You know, Mick already, realized that they belong to the same gender. And, she had to say bye-bye. Kwaheri, au revoir, ciao. It is a shame, guys. It is a big, big shame. And something else, this guy has such a dirty, mind. He is so crazy. He was trying to imply that, DeeMwango buying, cucumbers, is something bad, that, she is lying about what she's going to use the cucumber for. She wanted big cucumbers, blah, blah, blah. Guys, listen to what he was saying. Gosh, please.
In the village. But anyway, she went to the market to buy cucumber. And the big cucumber. Let me look for that part. Where is that cucumber that DeeMwango was buying? Is it the cucumber? Let me show you. Okay. She went do shopping. I'll be showing you a little bit.
Okay. It's right. Ni ukweli. Ni ukweli hivyo ndo unajua.
All right. Let me just play a clip that she did buying the cucumber. Because that really got me excited. Like, hey, DeeMwango, please disturb my mind a little bit. Alright guys, sorry, I'm about to really disturb your minds because I didn't understand why DeeMwango was saying this. Was she looking for the biggest cucumber around there, which is big enough? I don't know, big enough for what? She said it's good for her face. Hey, the biologist or nutritionist. God, English is not my thing, but nutritionist and scientists who are out there and people in the medical, tell me if, for real, the cucumber is good for people's faces. Anyway, but I think it's good for another face, but she needs the biggest one. Please give DeeMwango a very big cucumber because it's good for her face. What is she trying? Why is she holding that cucumber like that? DeeMwango. Please give her the biggest one. Why are you giving her this small one? Why is she holding it like that? Wait, D. Why are you holding that thing like that? But you need the biggest one.
I have cucumber.
Very organic food.
Very organic. Actually, I love it for my face.
You love it?
I love the big ones more because they are more succulent.
Actually, I love the big. Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh, guys.
Now, guys, what the hell is that? Now that is now that is supposed to be funny. Like what? Guys, this tells you that this guy's mind is in the gutter. It's in the garbage bin. Get your mind off that kind of place. DeeMwango was buying cucumber for her face. And by the way, guys, later on we saw DeeMwango make a fruit salad, and she also included some slices of cucumber there, and it looked great. It looked yummy. It looked so appetizing. And also, I was happy because, these guys, people, at least some of them had some sense, guys. I saw people coming out to tell him that, stop this nonsense. Cucumbers are actually good for the face, and you can also use them, around your eyes. And so people were out there telling him, you know what, just think straight, stop all this crap, stop this nonsense. For once I saw people who have brains, because not every time, guys, sometimes people just want to make nonsense where there is none. And guys, like I normally say lately, content is not contenting. So people are just picking anything and everything, any sort of garbage, and just bringing it out here to the streets. So I feel like JT, for in this video, he came out a bit, a little childish, and that's just my opinion. And let him not try to make D look like this pervert, and yet he is the one who is obviously perverted. And those are not my words. It is because what he has said about brother and sister. Like, I am still shocked, guys, that some people cannot even be put around their own sisters. And this is the same person who made videos about Gitiriba, talking about this guy. Oh, people should be careful around, around him. People should not bring their daughters around this guy. Anastasia is, not safe with this guy. How can MORAA send Gitiriba to go and buy, Anastasia school supplies, and yet this guy is a known P. He did a video like that talking about Anastasia should be, saved. Anastasia should be, rescued. And yet he himself, cannot even be around his own sister, guys. And nobody should come out here and tell me, no, he was talking about Deeb. Yes, but it means that if you cannot believe that Davy Jnr sleeping with, DeeMwango in the same room can happen, and, just normal without anything happening, if you cannot believe, if you can make a big fuss out of that, then it tells me that you yourself cannot sleep with your own sister in the same, room without something happening. That's exactly what it means to me, guys. You have to read between the lines. You have to see these things. You have to use the third eye. And by the way, that one, you don't even need to use the common sense or third eye or whatever. It is just straightforward, guys. That one, you just, it is readily interpretable. If there's a word like that. Huh? Oh my God. Now, guys, the other day, I saw Davy Jnr and Hello Baby Official. And they were talking about somebody tried to, bribe Hello Baby Official with 30 Canadian dollars so that he can turn against Davy Jnr. Guys, people think people in Africa are so desperate. I mean, it is sad. If you want to bribe someone, like seriously, 30 Canadian dollars, even if it's 30 USD, even if it's 30 euros, even if it's 30 pounds, what? Isn't that an insult? I'm sorry, money is money, and money is relative. What is a lot to you could be a little to me, and what is a lot to me could be a little to you. But what I'm just saying is that, honestly, generally, why would you, burn bridges because of 30 Canadian dollars? Burning bridges is a big thing, and considering Davy Jnr is somebody who has helped, Hello Baby Official for a long time. And, Davy Jnr said that, Hello Baby Official has changed, and he has also changed, the standards of his home, his mom and everything. And I was like, wow, that is good. And I actually believe that. Why? Because even looking at Hello Baby Official, I mean, we all remember him from the day when he used to be close friends with Gake, when he was Masubo. I am Masubo. And I remember them being, these small, these young boys. And Hello Baby Official, honestly, was not looking like this. Clearly, you can see that something has changed, and it is for the better. He is looking healthier. He is looking happier. He is looking, more refreshed and everything, So I feel like, these people really trying to bring down the commando. They should pull up their socks. I mean, 30 Canadian dollars. I mean, please, that is such a stupid move. And, I feel like there are people out here who are loyal, to the travel commando, that even if you give them what, they cannot, go against him. Because guys, no matter how much money somebody gives you, and then you spoil, for somebody who actually helped you, even God Almighty, even karma, even the universe, whatever it is that you believe in, is not going to let you go free. You've got to pay for it. And that's one thing people do not understand. People do not know, And I'm saying this to say that 𝐷𝐐𝐒 has also come out to talk about 400 USD that he was offered, so that he can also do a video, talking badly about MORAA, saying that MORAA made him a slave at the villa, MORAA did this, that, and the third to him, so that MORAA's name can be completely soiled. Because these people feel like, or that person feels like, 𝐷𝐐𝐒 is one of the few people who have been left, without tarnishing the commando's name. And 𝐷𝐶𝐒 comes out to say that, what, I said no, He gives this elaborate story of how, this person asked him, how to send money to Kenya, and how the whole conversation went. And he finally blocked this person because he said, what, everything I have, from the GoPro, the laptop from Trenchtown Grandpa, the GoPro from Jamaican Uncle, and many other things that MORAA has done for me, I cannot forget, and I cannot trade them, and I cannot trade that for $400 or for any amount of money. Guys, I have heard people come out to say that, what, 𝐷𝐶𝐒 should have taken the money and then blocked this person, because 𝐷𝐶𝐒 is suffering, 𝐷𝐶𝐒 is building, 𝐷𝐶𝐒 should not just let money, slip through his fingers like that, in the name of, I cannot take your money, because I don't want to do what you want me to do.
It's good. Yes. Yeah. How is your dollars? Hey. To be honest,
How is your Canadian, 30 Canadian dollars?
Imagine, guys, me, I'm not like a stupid boy. Like somebody who's
Come. Now this is a true confession.
Yes.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just putting the way it is because for me at times I don't want to focus my energy on negativity. All right. What's going on in the village?
Okay,
while I was away.
To be honest, guys, I want to put this matter to be clear. So me, I'm not like a stupid boy who maybe you can trap with 30 Canadian dollars, guys. Imagine a small amount of money. Even I can't fuel my bike, and like that guy told me, okay.
What really happened, by the way? People may think like it's a joke or something. Guys, I'm so serious about this. I was away, but this is what has been happening. Okay, speak.
And then even
speak it out.
When I'm going through on that maybe Canadian dollar, like 30 Canadian dollar, I told you, this guy told me to be here and here, like to be away from you. And then I'm trying to imagine the way you changed my life, and 30 Canadian dollar, it's less money. Even I can't purchase my jacket here.
Guys, at times for me even I wonder. Some people, they just come, find us the way we are. They don't know our struggles. Okay, how has been your journey? Are you the same person that
No.
that you were maybe 1 year ago?
No. Because right now it's by God's grace we make a lot of things, and when I see my progress at my home, it's because of you. You introduced on this platform. Without you, I could be maybe sitting somewhere else, idle, maybe sometime, maybe no job. But you changed my life.
That Kenyan man, because she told me that she wants to send me the 400 USD. So guys, but she said that, okay, I'm gonna send you, but I want you to do me a one favor. Oh, I asked which one favor, because actually let me say that there's some of the people have blocked their contacts because they are trying to, let me say, they want I to do something which for me my heart doesn't want. So I blocked some like 3 to 4 people. I don't recall goodly, but I broke some 3 to 4 people, if I'm not wrong, guys, because I'm not having here my phone, it's charging. So she said that, okay, I want you to do the favor to me. I say, okay, which one? She progressed by saying that, okay, I'm not going to bribe you, but these I've sent for you through my support, through my heart, so that you can own what you have been deserving. I say, okay. She progressed saying that, okay, I'm going to send you the 400 USD right now, but actually since you come out from 𝐕𝐈𝐃𝐄, you have been improving. So she told me that, okay, since you left 𝐕𝐈𝐃𝐄, you have been improving. For now, you have started your journey of building your mom's dream house. Now you're on the progress of acquiring your brand new motorbike. I say, okay, but actually MORAA has not been good to you. I've never had any day of his mentioning your name on his channel. I say, okay, so what do you want I to do specific? I said that, okay, I'm gonna send you 400 USD, but I want you to go make a video, start saying how MORAA has been treating you unwell, so that you can get a lot of people, so that they can do the building start for your mom's progress house. I say, okay, if you're going to help me, I don't like you giving me some ideas what I'm going to do with the money, because the money is specific for the motorbike. Why does you give me some instruction that go do this and this? So I ended up, guys, blocking her, because, guys, as you know, that 𝐷𝐿𝐃 is a well matured person.
Guys, what do you think? Should 𝐷𝐿𝐃 have taken that money, and then blocked this person? Or did 𝐷𝐿𝐃 do the right thing to block this person and to refuse the person's money? Let me know what you think in the comments section. And also, guys, let me know what you think about this JT podcast person honestly coming out here to spew some kind of, verbiage on the streets. No. Let me know what you all think. Maybe it's just me, guys. Maybe it is just me. Let me know also what you think about this story that they are bringing out about Davy Jnr, that he is going around, breaking young girls' hearts. He is the player in town. Let me know what you think about that. And also, let me know what you think about, what they are doing to this girl, Alexis Christine. And also, let me know if you really believe that this girl, that, Gintu played in that clip is Alexis Christine. Guys, if you are here and you have not liked this video up to this moment, please give this video a massive thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Please hit on the subscribe button and join this amazing family. Let us continue sharing love, and see you in the next one. I love you all. Bye bye.